Hi, Dr. Jenny here, and we are going to talk about the one vitamin that, if I had to say, creates some of the most impact in my practice, I would say is the B vitamins. And so I know that's not just one, it's really a complex of 8 different B vitamins, but it's just so important. B vitamins are very, very important. And I feel like I say that probably 10 times a day of, hey, in case you're not understanding this, B vitamins are very important. So I do a lot of nutrient testing in my practice, and this is somebody's test. We won't show you their name, but look at in the middle right here are the B vitamins, and look at how many of those are red. So almost half of their B vitamins are insufficient. So what does this person feel like when they come to see me? They're tired. That is the biggest thing. Chronic fatigue. Like, I don't know whether I need to take a nap or take more vitamins or have a blood test or what is wrong with me. I am so tired. That is a lot of times there is a B complex issue. Some of the B's are not there. And why are B vitamins so important? First of all, they're part of the cellular metabolism. So in order for your metabolism to run properly, you need B vitamins. And if you follow this on my blog, you can go to my website, drjeni.com, drjeni.com. And because I'm going to put some links in my blog article if you want to look at these snapshots of these nutrient tests and something called the citric acid cycle. I'm going to post a picture here. And the citric acid cycle is the way that we produce energy. And I have a picture where I've gone through and highlighted all the times that the B vitamins have to be sufficient for the energy production cycle to work. And when you look at that, you're going to understand what I mean. It's like in order for you to produce energy, you've got to have enough B vitamins. And so, why don't we all just run out and grab a B complex? Well, here's the thing. Not all vitamins are created equal. And I know this because I do a lot of nutrient testing, and what I see is most people are taking B vitamins and they're still testing low. So that tells me either what they're taking isn't a good quality supplement, or the other choice is that they have digestive problems that is getting in the way of them being able to take and utilize these nutrients that they really need. And there is a way, I do this nutrient testing in a way that looks at what levels of nutrients are actually getting into the cell. Because it's one thing to have a high level of, say, B12, let's just take that as an example, swimming around in your bloodstream, but it's another thing to make sure that that actually got into the cell where your body can use it to do what it needs to do. So when we look at nutrient testing, that's how we're looking at that. We're saying, do you have enough in your bloodstream? Do you have enough in the cell? Let's help you fix this. And then it's an invitation to look at your digestion if we need to, and other things like that. So, B vitamins. Let's talk about 3 that I see deficient in across the board almost every day, and what they do. B6. Shortages in B6 tend to show up with anxiety, depression, more of mental health issues, agitation, things like that, because B6 is very important to the creation of neurotransmitters and good neurotransmitter production. So that's a fancy way to say the brain chemicals. So, not having enough B6 in the right form, there's a special form that you want to be taking that is best absorbed and best assimilated by the body. So doing that, and then we've got folate or B9. That is really important. That one helps with the breakdown and the metabolism of amino acids. So taking proteins and converting them into energy, very important. B12, a key player again in the mental health stuff with depression, memory, and fatigue. This is the one where if you don't have enough B12, you're going to feel tired. This is also one that requires a good, sufficient stomach acid. So not having a healthy gut environment and having something called hypochlorhydria or low stomach acid, which super common. You can't take the B12, separate it from the protein that it's bound to, and do anything with it. It just, you don't get it and utilize it the way that you need to. So that, all super important. So if you're wondering, like, hey, should I be taking B vitamins? Probably the answer is yes. And you want to take a good one. You don't want to take anything with synthetic folic acid. And that is because that is a cheap form of vitamin B9 or folate, and it's not tolerated by about 40% of the population who have a genetic issue where not only is it no good to you, it doesn't even work, but it will become toxic and build up and cause inflammation and damage to your body to the degree that you have the genetic issue. It's called MTHFR, and I have some other videos about that. It's a big deal. So, in the world of, do I have a magic supplement? Yeah, I would say B vitamins. And you can check out my website, or even better yet, you can go to quiz.drjeni.com and you can see some of the products that I've created, supplement packs. You can go in there, answer a question, and it will direct you towards which supplements do you need. And I will tell you, every single one of the products that I have created contain a really good high quality a spectrum of B vitamins. So, and that is because, I feel like I test enough people to see that everybody could use them. B vitamins are water soluble, meaning that if you take more than you need, you will excrete them. So they don't build up the same way that extra vitamin A, D, E, and K will, or even things like iron, where if you have to have a pretty tight, narrow therapeutic range on those. B vitamins are something that we can take a lot of those and not, there's no danger of, overdoing it the way that there is with some of the other supplements. So just know that. And the products that I use, I've had so many people come back to me and say, hey, look, I've been taking a B vitamin for a long time, and then I switched over. I'm doing, the one that you recommend, and I can tell a difference. I can feel a difference. So the quality of that does matter. But I just thought I would share with you something that I feel like everyone should know that. Should we all be doing some B vitamins? Yeah, you bet. Even better, we run a test like this and we get a list of what exactly we're low on. We don't just look at the B vitamins, but we look at all of it, the antioxidants and amino acids and our energy production cycle and all of that stuff. We can actually take that Krebs cycle, that energy production cycle, and look at where ours is breaking down because of the nutrient deficiencies we have. I find this so helpful in people that are struggling with fatigue and energy and anything that affects their energy levels, whether it's their thyroid, they're struggling with being overweight, or whatever it is. If we look at all this information, we just get this custom picture of what they need, and then we can create a solution that will help them feel better. So you can reach out to me if you have questions about that. If you visit my website, it's drjeni.com, drjeni.com. You can click a button and set up a free time to talk. We'll have a conversation and see if there's something we can do to help you with your energy. So thanks for watching.